Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me for my second video, and thanks for all the love I got from the first one. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. And pour yourselves a cup of tea, guys. Today I have blueberry and chamomile. I was needing some calming this day. But pour your favorite and go ahead and get ready to check out this DIY body scrub. This is going to be the first in a series of DIY spa products, and I'm thinking about doing a whole video of an entire spa day made out of DIY products and the end of it. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that, and let's get into it. So guys, I really didn't use a recipe for this one, and I'm guilty of not using a recipe for a lot of things, but sugar scrubs are super easy. I did want this one to have some foaming properties, so I started by grating some Castile soap. I buy them by the bars and I turn them into liquid myself when I need it, because I like both forms of it. So this is a coconut oil based Castile soap, and I'm just using a small zester to shave off a pile of it. You can use as much or as little as you like. I probably used about, I'd say 3 tablespoons total, and it did take me a little while to shave it off. I need to get a bigger grater. This is a little nutmeg grater that I like to use. And once I got that all shaved, I went ahead and added that into the jar with the sugar. And I mixed it up really well so that the shavings of soap are going to be well dispersed through the scrub. Like I said, I didn't use a recipe. This can be tailored to whatever you're looking for. In my case, I'm going with an anti-aging properties, and I wanted the frankincense scent for all the matching products that are going to go with this. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this body scrub, a matching lotion, and maybe a face cream as well. Although the face cream, I may do something more than just frankincense. We'll see. But right now you can see I'm still shaving away at that soap. And like I said, I did that the long way and the hard way. You can use a regular grater, you can chop it, you can use liquid Castile soap instead, although that's going to change the end texture of your body scrub. I really do like this scrub. I went ahead and tried it out. I didn't try it the same day I filmed this, but I tried it actually the same day I'm posting it, and it felt really nice on the skin. There was some lathering from that Castile soap. I might grind the sugar a little bit further next time. Like, I just used regular granulated sugar for this one. And I found it slightly too abrasive, so I may put that sugar into either a food processor or use my mortar and pestle on it just for a second, just to get a finer texture. You could also use salt in a scrub like this. I really like pink Himalayan salt or sea salt, especially the sea salt that's going to have, you know, some of the, I would like to use some dead sea salt for the properties that contains. So there's ways you can experiment with it. Here I am pouring in the sugar and just mixing that up with those shaved pieces of soap. So that allowed me to get the soap dispersed throughout the sugar before adding any oils or anything like that that's going to change the texture. And I did this in steps to make sure that I got a really good texture at the end. So I added, basically kind of like baking, I added my dry ingredients to my dry ingredients and my wet ingredients to my wet ingredients, and then combined them. Which seemed to give me a pretty good even finish. And when I was using the scrub, it definitely went on nicely on the skin. It was able to be smoothed on. It didn't flake all over the place. There was, you know, enough oils in it to make it a paste texture. Here I am adding some vitamin E caplets. I really need to get a bottle of just vitamin E oil because squeezing the caplets out is kind of a pain in the butt, and I have had to continue to do that with each of my projects. So next time, definitely going straight for the regular oil, not even going to try the caplets because you have to poke a hole in them and squeeze them out. I think I used maybe 5 caplets here for about a teaspoon of vitamin E oil. I didn't use a whole lot, but it, you know, vitamin E has a lot of really great properties for the skin, and it ends up, oh, that's right, I dropped one in. There you are, guys, that's what happens. I'm not even going to edit these kind of things out. I want you to see the failures as well as the successes in these videos because I am learning as I'm making them, and I want others to learn with me. So if you watch me screw up, maybe you won't. Don't drop your caplets in and buy the oil instead so you can pour it. I did choose coconut oil for this particular project. I like coconut oil. I do find if I use it anywhere near my face, I start breaking out, so I don't use it on my face. But on my body, it leaves me feeling super soft and smooth. And I actually use this scrub in conjunction with shaving. So I used the scrub to scrub my skin before shaving. I used it after shaving to get any farther dead skin cells off and any, you know, avoid any ingrown hairs. And I really found that it gave me a much closer, smoother shave as well. So that was really nice. And frankincense essential oil has quite a bit of anti-aging properties, and it's going to aid in healing, and it's antibacterial, so it's really great for use on your skin. That one, I do feel it's a strong scent, so if you don't like the scent of it, you're not gonna like this scrub. I didn't even count how many drops I used, which I know you're supposed to, but I didn't, so I just poured some in until I liked the scent of it, because really I was basing this on my own preferences, which is what I'm doing with all of these projects. These are me experimenting and using knowledge that I've acquired over the years to make sure, you know, that I'm making my own products, that I'm not having any of the preservatives or sulfates that they make in commercial products. I'm trying really, really hard to transition my lifestyle into all natural and sustainable practices. And that's what this is about. I'm just simplifying my life, getting the toxins that are in everyday products out of my life, both in my cleaning and personal care, and in my cooking as well. And you can see there, sorry for the light change. I do use natural light, which I really, really like the effect it gives. I want my whole channel to have a cozy fairy cottage vibe, and you're gonna see as my videos progress, I'm planning on adding fairy lights and plants and all kinds of other things to my filming area. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, I'm super happy to hear them. And that's it, guys. That's the body scrub. It's that simple. I just mix the ingredients together. I didn't even bother to measure. And the final thing you always want to do with your products is label and date them. This one has no water-based products in it, so it's going to stay good. There's nothing to turn it or to grow mold or anything like that. I do sometimes store it in the fridge just so that I can get that cooling effect, but you don't have to. I just use it in the shower and let it rinse off afterwards, and that's it. It gives me a really good end finish. I really, really enjoyed this one, and I'm looking forward to making the matching lotion. So thanks for checking me out, guys, and please come back to see that matching lotion next Sunday. I will be posting every Sunday. Like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if you have any ideas or suggestions. Thanks, guys.